guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you a demo and review of the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. This is really nice. I actually got this online through ediv.com. It's like a makeup and cosmetic accessory swapping site. So I swapped, you know, some like hair products that I never used or some makeup I never used for this, and I actually really like it. So I am going to show you guys me applying it all over my face. This is actually a collab with Carol from theBlushinBrunette. She, I believe, is going to be doing a demo and comparison with this CC cream and maybe a CC cream from Stila, I want to say. I could be wrong, but I will link her channel and video down below. So after you watch this, make sure you hop on over to her channel and check her out. She's definitely a good friend of mine and she's wonderful. She also does like vlogs and she has like a food health channel as well. But let's go ahead and start getting into this. Just so you guys know, this does have an SPF of 50, and let's see, it says to apply it 15 minutes before sun exposure and to reapply at least every 2 hours. Obviously that's not how I use it. I don't use it as a sunscreen. I use it as like a CC cream throughout the day. But yeah, and it is supposed to be water resistant if you're swimming or sweating. So let me go ahead. And it does just like pop off like that, and it has this kind of pump, which is interesting because it is, you know, like a flexible tube. And I didn't say, but I believe this is just, yeah, it's 1.08 fluid ounces, so just a tiny bit more than what we're used to using, used to receiving in like a foundation. Normally it's just 1 fluid ounce even. I use this kind of brush. It's just slightly domed. It's kind of dense. This I got on a Haute Look during like a crown brush flash sale kind of thing, and I really like it. It's really good at like buffing in your foundation, and then I do go over it afterwards just to blend everything out around my creases and things like that with my beauty blender, with a damp beauty blender. So what I do, and you know, I just like put this directly on my face. I know it kind of might look weird, and I am in medium. And I just kind of buff this all over it. Now this is supposed to be a full coverage, and you guys know I don't really like full coverage. I don't want to look like a cake face. You know, I kind of like looking like a human being, even if some of my imperfections are showing through. So you can kind of see the difference. It is just like a lot more even here. The only thing I did do was I put on my eyebrows. Sniper, relax. Sit down somewhere. So there. You can see it's not mattifying. Yeah, it definitely isn't. And in my viewfinder, I'm shinier than I am in my mirror. But whatever. So if anyone's beginning, like just beginning, first I would recommend getting a cheaper foundation or CC cream. You know, like you don't need to start off with like a $20, $30, $40 thing unless you want to. But and then just make sure you blend. And I kind of just like paint it on my face and then buff it in. Really make sure you get it in good around your lips or on the crevices of your nose and your nostril, and then, you know, make sure you're not putting too much under your eye. Now I'm pretty much done. That was very easy. However, I just feel like it can be a little bit streaky. It's not cakey, but it is thicker. It's a thicker consistency than what I really use. So I do go with the damp beauty blender sponge, that or the Real Techniques makeup sponge, and I just start out around my eyes and nose, and this really will blend out any streaks, any lines, any buildup, so it's just more seamless. Now I am just going to put a little bit of this Physicians Formula concealer. This is the Nude Wear Touch of Glow, and I'm just going to add this, and then let's talk about the actual CC cream. Now you can get this at Ulta. I'm not sure how I mentioned that, but, and I'll put the price over here somewhere, probably around here. And like I said, it's 1.08 fluid ounces. It is a little bit thicker, like I was mentioning, than what I normally wear. I really like thinner consistencies, BB cream, CC cream. I don't really wear like tons of foundation, like straight up foundation. I'm just not really into that, you know, full coverage look, like I said. But I do really like this. I don't have a ton of blemishes right now where I would say, yeah, it's hiding everything, but I do have some on my nose, and I mean, I could still kind of see them, and you can still kind of see like my freckles and spots and stuff. If you're close, I'm not sure if in the video you'll be able to see, but I do really like it. I think if I put another layer or a thicker first layer that, that it would definitely be more full coverage. But I would definitely say this is medium, full, 100% buildable. So that's a good thing if that's what you're looking for, especially for the price. I'm not gonna want to spend, you know, over $25, you know, for something that's like light wear, unless it's just like amazing. But I love that this has an SPF 50. I really try to use stronger SPF on my face, even if I'm like at the beach or the pool or whatever. You know, I'll definitely just put it on my face because I want a tan everywhere else. But yeah, and I have been using this. I got this maybe like 2 months ago, and I would say I've used this quite a bit. You could see I've used a decent amount, and I really like it. I think it has a really good wear time. Usually I'll put it on around like 7 a.m. and I get home around like 6:30 p.m. and it doesn't break up. It doesn't, you know, start, you know, if I'm sweating or if I go for a walk and it's humid or something like that, it doesn't, you know, fall apart. You know, when your makeup just kind of melts away from your face and you can see the liquid itself breaking up. It's really gross. That doesn't happen throughout the day. I usually take my makeup off right before bed, unless I've had like a really bad day. But, you know, so that could be anywhere from like 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. I guess. And so I'm definitely going 12 to 16 hours wearing this, and it doesn't look fabulous that late at night, but again, I don't wear like a thick layer of it. I'm not going for full coverage, so I'm not sure how that is. Carol might have a better you know, review on that end. You know, I believe her skin is oilier and I'm just kind of like more normal dry skin. But, you know, so it's nice to get two different complexions. She's fairer than I am, and two different skin types and lifestyles and things like that. But for me and my lifestyle, working all day, and I have worked out with this. I haven't worked out recently, but it is a nice CC cream. I wasn't really sure the whole concept of a CC cream, how it's different than a BB cream, and I still don't. I feel like they're very similar, but, you know, I did have a lot of redness here, and it definitely color corrected. It evened everything out. It is long wear. It's really nice. I really like it. I love the packaging. I love that you can see the color here and that it's in a tube so you can squeeze it out. I feel like a lot of the time with our face products, it's in some kind of jar or container where you have a pump and then you're, you know, trying to put it upside down and things like that. This closure, this top cap here is really secure, and I love that even though it's in this kind of squeeze tube that it has a pump. I just think it's really nice, and this looks really classy, but it's convenient and it's really practical, and that doesn't always happen. Just so you can see, I love how it, you know, the packaging is just very consistent. Sorry for the glare. And it does have all this information and all the drug facts and ingredients here, so you can check that out. But I just really, really like this. This is the first more full coverage product that I've used that my dog is going crazy. He's actually playing with a toy that my friend Tiffany sent him. But go play with daddy. So I really enjoy this. And oh, so I was saying this is the first product that claims to be full coverage, that I believe could be full coverage, that I actually enjoy. It's not really thick and cakey. It does take a little bit of time to dry. Like I could still kind of feel it. Normally around this time is when, let me just go ahead and do that now, is when I apply like a setting powder, and I don't do like all this crazy stuff. Normally I would put like some kind of primer, mattifying cream, that kind of thing, but I just wanted to show you how it applies without anything on my face. I literally just put on like my serum and a very light light moisturizer once I got out of the shower. So this is the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection Take on the Day Mattifying Powder. And this is the Real Techniques powder brush. And I just kind of tap this in here and just tap this in my T-zone. And that is it. And that's how I do my makeup. Like, it's just that simple. I feel like my skin just still looks like my skin. And I don't mind that. Some people really want full coverage. I think you can definitely go ahead and get that by, like I said, applying a thicker layer or two. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have tried this, comment down below and let me know what you think. I know a lot of other people read the comments and comment. So if you have a different skin type, if you've had good or bad experiences, let us know. Share the love so people can figure out if they want to spend the money on this guy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Carol's channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Stay beautiful and stay blessed.